As part of the training exercise in Japan, Yuki invited Nelson to stay with her for a few weeks.
Best way to improve language skills is to immerse yourself in the culture.
Probably works better if you don't stab your host to death. Sorry, don't mind me.
He's helping. Why did the investigation focus on Nelson?
She was in the apartment when Yuki was killed. Said she was asleep and didn't hear anything until she found the body in the morning.
She didn't call the police until almost an hour later.
Why the delay?
Cops figured she was getting rid of evidence. Nelson insisted she was just in shock.
I heard her story kept changing.
Yeah, local investigators were convinced she did it. They were trying to gather enough evidence to charge her.
Yeah, well, lots of outrage and finger-pointing by the locals. Got even worse for a few weeks after Nelson fled the country.
Yeah, we heard American authorities just put her on a plane in the middle of the night. You know who gave that order?
That seems to be something of a mystery.
We should find out. Maybe you can look into that?
Money.
We need to talk to Abby Nelson. We know her location?
HPD checked her work and her apartment, no sign of her.
Think she's running?
I got 20 bucks, says no. Any takers?
Looking for me? I can't believe this is happening again.
You don't seem that shocked.
Isn't an abnormal reaction the definition of shock?
Are you sure you wouldn't prefer to have an attorney present?
I have nothing to hide. I didn't kill anyone. Not here, not in Okinawa.
Duffel bag you were carrying looked like you packed for a long trip.
And yet I came directly to you. I'll admit my first instinct was to take off, but then I realized I haven't done anything wrong.
So you wouldn't mind telling us where you were last night? Around midnight?
In my apartment, sleeping.
Same alibi you gave when Yukisawa was murdered.
Sleeping? Yes, I do it every night. Look, this has been hard on me. I had a great job. I got to travel all over. But after what happened in Japan, they have me translating manuals in a basement.
Does sound hard, though. Maybe not as hard as what happened to two people who were murdered.
Yuki's death was very upsetting for me. Of course.
Were you close?
We were friends.
What about Yuki's boyfriend? Shogo Oda. You know him well?
A little. He seemed nice.
When was the last time you saw him?
Last year in Okinawa, a few days before Yuki was killed. I actually felt bad for him.
Because his girlfriend was murdered.
Because she was having an affair.
She was seeing another man?
She wouldn't admit it, but I knew. I overheard them once.
Can you describe this man?
I never actually saw him, but I think she was scared of him. Do you think he might be responsible for killing Yuki and Shogo?
Every single word out of her mouth's a lie.
What makes you think that?
Instinct. She wants us to believe she's like Amanda Knox, you know, an innocent caught up in a bad situation.
But every answer feels calculated. Nothing she's offered up can be easily disproven.
So let's go at her harder. Wear her down till she makes a mistake.
Right now, we don't have much leverage. But Nelson's connection to both these cases should be enough to get warrants for her home and office. So let's start there, see if we can find anything we can use.